watch her from across the factory floor. The sparks rain down like winter snow. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Something churns inside my chest. The radio tuned wrong. Wrong frequency, wrong song. But I keep listening anyway. Through the static, milk and hiss. Something's calling through the mist. I keep listening anyway. Her hands move like they remember things I never learned to do. The old machines sing back to her in languages we never knew. Something churns inside my chest, a transmission from before. Before the wars, before the doors. But I keep listening anyway. Through the static, milk and hiss. Something's calling through the mist. I keep listening anyway. The frequency fades, but never dies. In the white noise between her breathing and mine. Still listening anyway. Through the static darkness. Something's calling through the mist. Still listening anyway. Still listening. You dig through my drawers like you own this place. Find my grandmother's letters, yeah, written in a script you can't decode, but you hold them close anyway. Oh, tell me what you're looking for. La, 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 in these bottom memories. Static bones, they're wearing my dead skin. Static bones, can't tell where you end and I begin. Hey! Your fingers trace the scars on my kitchen table from the knife fights that were mine. You hum melodies from a broken accordion like you lived through every line. Oh, tell me what you're looking for. La, la, in these borrowed memories. move like you know the steps, but these aren't your ghosts to carry. These aren't your debts. No, no, no. You sleep in my bed like you've always been here. Dream my nightmares, wake up screaming. But when morning comes, you smile at me like we share the same blood. Static bones, you're wearing my dead skin. Static bones, can't tell where you end and I begin. I found her diary in the kitchen drawer today. The ink runs strange beneath fluorescent sway. She wrote of frequencies I cannot understand, a voice calling from another land. La 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 la, static between the walls, static between the walls, static between the walls. The radio hums with the language now. I trace the words but don't know how. She speaks through interference, white and cold. Her motherland bleeds through the static gold. In frequencies that cut my bones like steel. These transmissions make the air congeal. Static between the walls. Static between the walls. Static between the walls. March 15th, she writes of subway stations singing. Underground harmonics always bringing echoes of babushkas, lullabies mixed with power lines and frequencies. Trend la 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 la, static between the walls, static between the walls, static between the walls. The radio hums with her language now. I trace the words but don't know how. She speaks through interference, white and cold. Her motherland bleeds through the static gold. In frequencies that cut my bones like steel. Transmissions make the air congeal. Static between the walls. Static between the walls. Static between the walls. April 2nd, the television screams at 3 a.m. She hears her grandfather's voice again through electromagnetic storms that rage across the distance and across the age. Static between the walls. Static between the walls. Static between the walls. Static between the walls. She speaks through interference, white and cold. Her motherland bleeds through the static gold. In frequencies that cut my bones like steel. These transmissions make the air congeal. Static between the walls. 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 maps all lie. There's wires in my chest that hum old songs from places I've never been, but you keep asking, like there's something I should know. I'm just out in country now, broadcasting from nowhere. How can you hear me through the sound of all these voices I've never found? Static country, that's all I am to you. The frequency shifts when you're near, makes everything crystal clear for a second. Then back to the interference, the fear that I'm just echoing what others have reckoned. You think there's death, but I'm just tuned to channels that were left behind me. But you keep searching for something that ain't there. I'm just out in country now, broadcasting from nowhere. How can you hear me through the sound of all these voices I've never found? Static country, that's all I am to you. That's all I am to you. Turn the dial, turn it slow, find the station, let me go. Turn it down, just noise without a ground. Listen close, I'll tell you what I know about this transmission. Every word's a borrowed thing, every phrase is someone's mission. Got these melodies stuck inside my head from songs I never heard, speaking languages I never learned, singing every foreign word. You think you know me, but I'm just a frequency that bleeds through the airwaves of your memory, planting someone else's seeds. Call it culture, call it heritage, I call it interference. When you look at me expecting some authentic experience, I'm a radio that's broken but still plays throughout the night, mixing signals, crossing wires, nothing ever sounds quite right. So when you ask me who I am, I point up to the sky and say I'm static country, baby, just a signal passing by.